Hey everyone, it's Corey here from Fuel Your Photos, and today I wanted to show you how to automatically increase the number of people showing up on your website just by picking the right keyword. I'm going to show you the difference between picking the almost right keyword and the right keyword. So right now I'm using the Moz Keyword Explorer tool, and you can actually use it for free for 2 keyword queries per day, which doesn't sound like much, but it actually is packed full of information. You can get a ton out of using just the free version of this. And basically I've just come in and typed a random phrase. It's the first thing that popped into my head that a lot of people are trying to rank for here in Columbia, South Carolina, who are wedding photographers. I just typed in Columbia SC wedding photographers, and then I went to, and this is first what comes up, and then I went to the see all 1000 suggestions, and I got 1,000 keywords that are related to Columbia SC wedding photographers. Now that's a ton of data, and it's a little bit hard to sort through, especially in the free version of the tool. So I just exported that to a CSV, and then in Excel I went in and sorted by, I picked out the ones that had a relevancy of 5, which just means that they are very likely to be related to what I initially typed in, and then I sorted those by the volume. You can see here I separated out. Moz puts it into buckets, and we have the 201 to 500, 101 to 200, 51 to 100, and then less than that. I have those sorted out here. So ideally what we're looking for is a keyword that is very similar to what we typed in, that has the most volume. So here's the one that we actually typed in exactly, Columbia SC wedding photographers, and we can see that it has on average 51 to 100 searches per month. But if we look here in the next category up, we see wedding photographers in Columbia SC gets 101 to 200 searches per month on average. And we get a bonus because in the very top category we have photographers in Columbia SC, which gets 201 to 500 searches per month. And this term actually includes this term. See how photographers in Columbia SC is already included in this keyword phrase? So we can actually probably get more than 101 to 200 because we'll get some of these people as well by automatically optimizing for that keyword by using this keyword. Cool, huh? So you can actually discover a lot of things. There are plenty of other ideas here. This is a really powerful tool. You can see even related things like wedding dresses, Columbia SC, and cakes. You would not necessarily think that wedding cakes in Columbia SC gets 101 to 200 searches per month, and maybe you didn't know that that was such a popular term, and so maybe you partner up with some cake bakers and take some really amazing photos and write a cool blog post, and you could be getting a ton of search traffic just from that. But that's not what we're talking about in this video. I wanted to show you the difference between picking Columbia SC wedding photographers and wedding photographers in Columbia SC. It could be automatically doubling the number of people who come to your website if you can rank on the first page for either one of these keywords. So if you had to choose one and you could rank on the first page for that keyword, just picking the right one would double the number of impressions that you would get in the search results pages. Now I actually have a screenshot here from Google Search Console for a site that I have in Columbia, South Carolina, that includes wedding photography. And I can actually show you data that backs up the claim. And it's saying that this site ranks in the 25th position for wedding photographers in Columbia SC. And it ranks in the 9.9th position for Columbia SC wedding photographers. Those are the two terms that we're looking at over here. And notice that being on the 3rd page in the 25th position, I'm actually getting more traffic, more impressions and clicks than being on the first page for this keyword. So I showed up on the first page for Columbia SC wedding photographers. I got 3 clicks and 39 total impressions. That means 39 people searched for this and saw my result. So approximately 40 people in that month searched for Columbia SE wedding photographers. However, on the third page, I still got 4 clicks and 42 impressions. Now, on average, across all industries, less than 2% of people make it to the third page of Google results. I think it's a little bit higher for photographers because I think that people really want to see a variety of photographers, and they're still getting pretty decent results on the second, third, fourth, fifth pages because you're competing with things like Wedding Wire and The Knot, and they want to see real photographers' pages, so they might click through a few more pages. Still, it's probably less than 10% of people who make it to the third page of results. And even so, I still got more impressions and more clicks for being on the third page for this term than for being on the first page for this term. So if I were to change my keyword strategy and my keyword placement to optimize for this instead of this, and I started showing up on the first page for this keyword instead of this one, I could potentially double, triple, maybe even 10x the traffic just because of switching that keyword slightly. So I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you can understand the difference between the way that you word things on your site and how that affects your traffic and how you show up in search engines. If you have any questions, or if you want me to look at some specifics for you, maybe your keyword doesn't have any traffic, and sometimes it can get really tricky. I was lucky in this situation that it was very clear that there was a clear winner, and sometimes there isn't. And so, sometimes you need to talk to an expert. Sometimes you need to just get a second opinion, or all this data is just really confusing and you have no idea what to make of it. If you have those kinds of questions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you found whenever you were searching. All right. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your keyword searching.